So if you're still a person paying with cash, and I mean paying with exact change down to the very cent, you might want to stay tuned. And I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. Of course, I'm checking in from Northern New Jersey. To this Dollar Tree over in Maplewood. Our stable level is also A+. These past few years showed me. Hey family, welcome back to another video. Today is Saturday, so happy Saturday. Hopefully you all are doing well. This is Shauna and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. Of course, I'm checking in from Northern New Jersey. Family, we have a lot to discuss. So Trump, first of all, he's trying to phase out the 1 cent. Y'all know the little cent that everybody be throwing on the ground. They still do that because I be seeing pennies on the ground. Everybody be throwing on the ground, dismissing like it ain't nothing. But if you collect them all, it adds up to something. So what's happening right now, the penny is actually going to be phased out. At least that's what they're trying to do. So if you're the person, you still got your jars full of pennies and all of that, you might want to go ahead and take them if they still got them coin machines and get your money's worth to take it to your bank. But you can exchange it for actual, cash, some dollar bills. Go ahead and do that just in case this actually happens. Y'all gotta let us know where y'all checking in from. Do y'all still got them jars or water bottles full of pennies? Because yeah. In reality, cash is going to be phased out regardless. This is going to be a cashless society sooner than we know it. So basically, yeah, they're saying he's trying to phase out that little penny. So it's like if you got like these little things laying around, I know it ain't full. I think I stopped adding to this thing, but y'all can see like it's a whole bunch of pennies in here. And I think that Walmart still have that little coin to money machine. I need to go take this little jar. This got to be about a good... What y'all think this is? Y'all let us know in the comments down below. Look at this real quick. How much do y'all think is in here? What is it going to add up to? Drop it down in the comments. We're going to see who wins. This is all the way... Oh, wow. I had this little jar since what? 2018 maybe? That was used by 2020, so it has been like 2018. Anyway, how much y'all think is in there? Let's see who's gonna win this one. And then we're gonna go and we actually gonna take it to Walmart if they still have that coin machine, and we're gonna cash it in because my pennies are not gonna go to waste. I'm gonna use my little cent that I have. So the Treasury Department to phase out the penny after Trump says the coin no longer makes sense. Like it no longer make any sense, literally. So the cost of making a penny have risen to more than twice the coin's face value. So they're basically saying there's no point to making it. If it's going to cost more to make it, then use it, basically. Right? So the U.S. Treasury Department says it will phase out the production of new pennies early next year after President Donald Trump asked the agency to stop producing a coin that has been part of the American currency for more than 230 years. So the Treasury Department in a statement did say, to the U.S. Mint, which is overseas, will stop producing new pennies once it runs out of blank templates used to make the mostly copper and zinc coins. The agency confirmed that it's made its final order of penny blanks this month. So, wow. So it won't be no more pennies. So when we get our little change back and it's $1.01, and if there's no more, pennies there, we're not going to get our 1 cent. Like, how would that go? Okay, so the retirement of the penny, which was first reported by, of course, the Wall Street Journal, is expected to save the Treasury Department around $56 million annually in reduced costs, according to the department's statement. So additional savings will occur as facility usage is adjusted. Basically, they're not making no more pennies. They did go ahead and produce their last batch of pennies this month, and that's just pretty much it. They saying for far too long, the United States has minted pennies, which literally cost us more than 2 cents. So Trump is basically saying that it's wasteful and we're not going to be making pennies anymore. So we need to actually dig into more so what's going to happen. Let's say, a certain store, they can't get their hands on, that batch of pennies. If they can't get their hands on that batch of pennies and the customer needs their exact change, what happens then? I'm hoping that they release that information. Maybe they did. Maybe I just didn't look into it yet. Maybe they did release it, but they said Congress authorizes every coin and most metals that the U.S. Mint manufactures and overseas. The Mint's operations under its public enterprise fund. They're also saying, let's see, cost of minting coins. Penny is $3.69. Nickel, $13.77. A dime is $5.76. A quarter is 14 cents. This action seems to me entirely lawful and fully constitutional. So is it a good idea? Let's just see. He believes eliminating the coin is an absolutely horrible idea. Thank you. Y'all gotta let us know, is getting rid of that coin in particular a good idea? I don't think so, just because some people really are cash only. They're not, even though a lot of payments are like, oh, debit, credit, or go online. Some people are still cash, and they get rid of the penny. Trust me, it's going to be the next coin next, the next dollar bill next. It's always going to be something next in line for them to get rid of. They're going to be like, well, the penny was wasteful. Okay, so now the nickel was wasteful. And it's going to go on and on and on until we no longer have access to coins. And then they're going to say, the zinc or the copper or whatever used to make those coins, we're running short in supply. It's going to be always a reason until it's gone. That's how I see it. And then it's going to be the dollar bill. Oh, the dollar bill is so wasteful. It's going to cost more to make that dollar bill versus, yeah. Let me get some light. Y'all see what is going right. Come on. Cashless society. It's been said for years and years and years. It's just the fact that we are moving closer to this cashless society. But yeah, they're trying to get rid of the penny. Just wanted to let y'all know. I did not know. They're saying that New York, so NYC, they're supposed to be getting a $400 inflation check. Now, is this actually from state to state? Like, did y'all hear about this? Because now I want to look up, is New Jersey getting that little inflation check? They're saying that NYC, basically New York City, they're supposed to be getting inflation, check due to, the rising cost of goods, cost of living, and all of that good stuff. It's supposed to be $400, and they are supposed to be rolling out the first group of checks this month. We are in May, guys. So they're supposed to be rolling out that $400 check. I think in order to receive it, you could not be someone's dependent. And I think that you would have had to file taxes as well. You do have to be a tax filer to get it. And if there's like a certain application that have to be filled out, I'm going to look into that and I'll come back to you guys and let you guys know. But NYC is supposed to be getting a $400 inflation check. NYC, we all need it. Okay. I know New York, they're a little high, they higher than New Jersey, but everywhere is high, according to the cost of living and, how much the jobs pay, what state you in. Everywhere is high. Everywhere is expensive. Everything is expensive. We all need a little break. Okay. Across multiple weeks, no specific delivery schedules is available, and payment dates are also not based on the region or zip code, so don't be trying to look it up, in which the individual resides. So eligible candidates are those during, this is from 2023, who were not claimed as dependents on someone else's taxes, filed the New York State resident income tax form, okay, and reported income that fell within specific qualifying thresholds. So, I mean, this is a great idea, guys. Very, very, very great idea. Further initiatives, let's see, within the state budget was an expansion of New York child. Okay, they talking about the New York child tax credit again. And let's see, I think that's pretty much it. Just right about now, NYC is supposed to be getting that $400 inflation check. So hopefully, y'all actually get it. And hopefully this is something that spreads state to state. So if you have a sweet tooth for some ice cream, more than 17,000 cartons of ice cream been recalled. Let's see exactly what is going on with that. More than 17,000 ice cream cartons recalled nationwide due to what? Some more contamination. But what was the contamination? Which ice cream was recalled? What's going on? That's what we're here to find out. So if you got ice cream in the freezer, you might want to double check that label. So check your freezer. It might be time to toss out a few cartons of ice cream. According to an alert issued by the U.S. FDA, over 17,000 cartons of ice cream products from Wells Enterprise Inc. have been recalled due to plastic contamination. So if you've been eating on some ice cream and you like, oh, this piece is just a little hard, and then, it start to melt a little bit, and you see, it's a little plasticky. All right now, so Wells Enterprise, guys, parent company of ice cream brands like Hollow Top, Blue Bunny Your, Bomb Pop, and Blue Ribbon Classics, initiated the recall on April 25th and has been ongoing ever since. With the Class 2 classification issued on May 14, 2025, the Class 2 recalls are defined as a situation in which use of or exposure to this product may cause a temporary medical reversible adverse health consequence, or where the probability of serious adverse health consequences is remote. They're saying 103 distribution centers were affected nationwide, increasing the likelihood of the affected products being in your freezer. So as of right now, no illnesses have actually been reported, but we know how this goes. You could have got sick, you could have felt something, you could have just disregarded it and moved on to continue to enjoy your ice cream. But nothing have been reported. So there's plenty of ice creams here that actually is affected by this recall. I'm going to go ahead and put this in a link down below. They got the Rocky Road flavor in this link. Well, this particular article, you can actually see those universal product codes, which is the UPC codes. It's something that you want to check on the packaging of your ice cream before consuming. Or if you still want to take that risk and eat it, do what you do. If you don't mind a little plastic, do what you do. I wouldn't advise it, but some people just don't really, care. They'll go ahead, eat it, pick through it. Get rid of the plastic and continue to enjoy their flavorful ice cream. It said all of the recalled ice creams came in 3-gallon tubs there. So, if it's not a 3-gallon, I guess it's all good. But all of them did come in that 3-gallon tub of ice cream. So that's more than 17,000 ice cream cartons. Wow, up to 3 tub ones. Wow. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this in a pinned comment down below. Like I said, definitely check that out. If you do have it, I guess they're advising to toss it out. It doesn't really say. They're not saying, like, if you can get a refund or anything like that. Let's just go ahead and click on that here and see what pops up. Nothing actually popped up for that ice cream, at least. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Typically, you can get a refund. Take it back to the store, get a refund, show your proof of purchase, and that's it, Or you can just, like I said, you can just toss it out. Totally up to you. So Walmart, who expected this? And believe it, it's not going to just be Walmart. So Walmart is going to lay off 1,500 employees after announcing price hikes. They're going to be laying off employees. They got to cut the cost somewhere. So Walmart is cutting 1,500 corporate tech-related jobs as part of a restructuring plan, the report says. So news of the job cuts followed an announcement last week that Walmart is raising prices to counter President Donald Trump tariffs. So Walmart is restructuring its operations and cutting about 1,500 jobs as part of its new plan. What is the new plan? What's going to happen is Walmart is one of them stores or franchises, big box stores, that's trying to do everything online. So I guess that takes care of having to need, those real people. So they're saying an internal memo Walmart shared with Live Now and Fox, from Fox, says that restructuring is an effort to simplify operations. But how many times do they have to do this restructuring? They just did a restructuring plan a year ago. I didn't know that restructuring plans were so often. So the job cuts are mostly corporate and on Walmart's technology team. Wow. But the note doesn't specify how many jobs will be cut. It does say that they are eliminating roles as well as opening some new roles. So they're going to get rid of and then replace. So what happens is the teams impacted include global technology operations, e-commerce in U.S. stores, and Walmart Connect. The company. So the teams impacted include global technology operations, e-commerce in U.S. stores, and Walmart Connect, the company's advertising business. So what they're saying, to accelerate our progress delivering the experiences that will define the future of retail. Listen, it will define the future of retail. We must sharpen our future. We must sharpen our future. So Walmart raising prices to counter tariffs. Of course, so we did discuss this already. I'll go ahead and link that above right here. They said we will do our best to keep our prices as low as possible, but given the magnitude of the tariffs, even at the reduced levels announced this week, we aren't able to absorb all the pressure given the reality of the narrow retail margins. All right, so we're not going to go ahead into that. We just know that Walmart is going to be laying off a bunch of employees. Man, oh man. So Walmart Indian is not cutting the costs for customers. They're not eating the loss for customers or their employees. So yes, Walmart will be raising prices and they also will be getting rid of some of their employees. Man. And I can imagine some of the Walmart, members, especially those part of the, corporate part of Walmart and the tech part of Walmart. I can imagine how long they've been here. I know they've been promised like a whole bunch of this and that to, kind of expand as the company expands. But now over 1,500 jobs being taken away is crazy. Just like that. So maybe they'll be offered some type of severance package, maybe. But Walmart is not the only company that's doing these layoffs. Walmart did come out and say, I'm sure there's more companies. I mean, maybe I just don't know. Y'all got to let us know if y'all know. But it's going to be plenty of companies that's doing it's going to be another major round of layoffs. Let's put it like that. Another major round of layoffs. And we're going to see like an uptick in unemployment numbers and stuff like that again. We're definitely going to see that again. And that's a problem, especially with the cost of everything right now when prices continue to rise and families hardly able to stay afloat. Like, it's a problem. It's a big problem. All right, so for our shopping trips of the week, y'all know, man, I have not really been shopping. I feel like I say this every video, and then when I do go into the store, I'm in and out. But here's some pictures that I did capture. They have a new brand at ShopRite called Stokely's. Never have I seen this brand. So they did have like them green beans there, 69 cents a can. They did have a sale of 5 for $2. I think ShopRite recently had their 3-day sale, if I'm not mistaken. Hard to see that small sweet peas bowling basket, which is the ShopRite brand, is now $1.19. Y'all remember when canned vegetables was like 50 cents? The small thing of corn, 79 cents. I cannot believe it. Like, I cannot believe some of these prices. This is not the standard size of corn. Let's see if I can zoom in. This is 8.5 ounces, guys, for 79 cents. So canned goods in general, we expecting to continue to see the price of, those items, increase. Oopsie, y'all. And then they have the helium-filled balloons. If y'all did not know, they've been $1.50. And then, specialty balloons, they're now $2. And if you're looking for a jumbo balloon, they're $5 now over in Dollar Tree. I forgot what they had. Oh yeah, up front. They officially are, this Dollar Tree here, this one in Newark, they are officially over that $5 mark. They have items up to $9. So these are the little fold out outdoor chairs for $9. So a few changes that I did see in the Dollar Tree. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. We're not going to find one Dollar Tree that have items, that's only up to $5 anymore. Everything is going up everywhere. And this Dollar Tree was a holy hot mess. And they didn't really have nothing. And I'm like, I'm not going to even record because they don't even have no good things to show. Like, this was practically it. This Dollar Tree was a holy hot mess. I think I just made that up, but it was a hot mess. Them kids crazy. It wasn't much to show, but I was shocked to see that they did have like the nail care items pretty darn stock, like the makeup and the nail care and the lipstick and all of that. They had a nice amount of those items. The Dermacell, I heard that's pretty good if you're looking for skincare products from Dollar Tree at an affordable price. I heard that the Dermacell product at Dollar Tree is pretty good. So we're gonna leave that right there where it's at. All right, fam. So we done discussed so much. The penny is being taken away. Major job loss with Walmart. Yes, Walmart is saying they're not going to eat the cost. They're going to go ahead and just raise prices, and we have to take on that. And it is what it is, guys. So much have taken place. Please watch out with those recalls. Some people love a little bit of ice cream. If you tasted some plastic, and now you know why. Remember, that would be in a pinned comment down below if you're looking for that recall information for the ice cream. Major brands such as, I think one of them was like Blue Bunny. Yeah. Take care of that. Yeah, so it's Saturday, guys. So we're going to leave this video right here where it's at. If you guys did enjoy today's video and you are new here, all you have to do is subscribe to become part of the family. It's very simple. You just press that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I upload, press that notification bell right beside that subscribe button. And you can turn on all notifications so you will not miss a beat. But we're going to leave this video right here where it's at. Hopefully you all are off to enjoy the rest of your weekend. And if not, at least you're going to relax. It's still enjoyable. You relax and you can go ahead and relax. Take them pennies. Go do them pennies now. Go ahead and transfer them pennies now. Go ahead, y'all. Transfer them pennies. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and try to do mine. Like I said, we're going to do that on video. And that's only if Walmart still have that coin machine. Like I can just take the change to my bank in reality as well. So either one, we going to have to figure it out. I don't know how much is in there. Honestly, I think it's maybe about a good $20, if not. Like I said, let us know what y'all think, how much is in there. We're going to take a little picture of it. And then y'all got to let us know how much you guys think is in there. I'm going to put it on the community tab. And then y'all just put y'all go ahead and put how much y'all think is in there. Put y'all answer in the comments. So we're going to leave this video right here where it's at. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Share with your friends, family, drop that comment. I truly do appreciate it. It don't cost you a thing. It's totally free unless you want to become a member to, show some extra support to the channel. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Make sure you all stay prepped, stay blessed, stay safe, and most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. Until next time, love you all and God bless. Peace. Have an amazing rest of your weekend.